Police are on a manhunt for 5 suspects who brazenly stole a Maserati at a dealership in Bryanston, Johannesburg at around 11 o'clock this morning. It is alleged the thieves drove away in the luxury car, taking with them 2 of the dealership's employees. Now, the pair had been on their way to fill up the car's fuel tank when they were held at gunpoint. They were then taken hostage, but then later dropped off in Bassonia, south of Johannesburg. Now, the white Maserati Lavante SUV is worth about 2.1 million rand. And for more on this story, we're joined on the line by SABC editor Njanji Chauke. Very good afternoon to you, Njanji. Thank you so much for joining us. What more can you tell us about this incident?
What I can tell you is that everyone is shocked here at the scene. We spoke to some of the witnesses that say that 5 balaclava-clad men came here around 11. They were armed with 2 rifles. They say that it happened very fast. Before they knew it, the guys were driving out in the white Maserati Levante. As you know, that car is worth just over 2.1 million rand. When arrived here at the scene, police investigators were busy here inside the dealership doing the investigation and also questioning some of the witnesses. You will recall that earlier, 2 of the employees at this dealership were kidnapped when the car was stolen. They were later on dropped off in Bassonia, south of Johannesburg. They were then able to call the employers here at this dealership, and they then were able to fetch them from the location where they were dropped off by those 5 gunmen. As I speak to you right now, police are conducting a massive manhunt for those 5 gunmen. All I can say is that someone out there is driving around in a 2.1 million rand Maserati Lavante that was stolen from this dealership here in Bryanston.
Do police have any leads with regards to recovering this vehicle?
Police are saying that they remain very confident that they will be able to find that car in no time. As you know, that these supercars or these expensive cars, they've got trackers, and also from the information that they managed to gather from the 2 employees, they remain very confident that in no time they will be able to arrest the 5 suspects that stole that SUV vehicle. When we arrived here, some of the security guards were still very much shocked and traumatized because these guys were heavily armed. And I spoke to one of the witnesses who said that it happened within seconds. It was so fast. These security guards, they don't even have firearms themselves. So it's very difficult to be able to deal with the situation whenever such a robbery occurs. It's unclear at this stage as to what these gunmen are going to do with this car, but it's a very expensive supercar, and you know that in South Africa in recent times we've been facing problems of cars that are stolen here and they're taken to the neighboring countries. But police are telling us that everyone has been alerted, including customs officials at the various border gates in the country.
All right, Njanji, this is a developing story and we'll certainly be in touch with you again for more updates. But then thank you so much for your time. That was SABC editor Njanji Chauke speaking to us live on the line from Bryanston in Johannesburg, where the crime has actually taken place.